Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Mario and Luigi Partners in Time playthrough. Last time we got through the Gritzy Caves, we found the third Cobalt Star Shard as well as Princess Peach, but unfortunately Princess Peach had a weird shrub fungus attached to her face. So as a result, she's currently taking a nap, and we did some little exploring around the castle. We learned some new moves, but something is going on, and we need to head to the Royal Chambers to find out what exactly is going on. So that's going to be our next goal here. So let's go ahead and open the door to the second floor and see what's going on. The arrow is pointing squarely there. Before we do, though, is there... Okay, no, we emptied this room already, so let's not worry about it. Okay, let's see what's going on. How could Bowser attack now? The gall! This time the princess will be mine, you fools! Huh? Mario and that green whimper here? What are the odds? I'll admit you've handed me in my shell before, but not this time. Oh yeah, my horoscope said so. Today's the day I win it all. Wahahaha! I rule! Urgh! Yuck! Why would you just eat it? Gotta go! Halt! Return the big princess at once! Mario, what can we do? Bowser's got the princess again. It's like deja vu. If we don't do something quick, who knows what will happen? Hurry, we must chase them. Oh, okay. So it's turning in one of these storylines again. At least we get to go to a new location, so it's, you know, something new at the very least. So yeah, we don't have to meet up with EGAT or anything. It's going to basically tell us to head straight towards the next area, which... honestly, I am more than fine with that. I think we did everything we need to do here. Did I want to go up there and check things out? I don't think so. Let's just go. Let's just go to where we need to go. So if we go in this room right here... Okay, there is actually more we can do here now. Did I not... Well, I did not come here before. Interesting. Let's talk to you. I'd love to check out the time hole on that landing, but this gap's way too wide to jump. If only I could fly or glide over there. Oh, to be a lovely Lakitu or a sleek paratrooper. Yeah, if only. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. I believe you have to do this. Just using the tornado jump by itself, I don't think will be enough, if I'm not mistaken. Although, I don't know, it doesn't look like it's too far away. Or tornado jump, spin jump, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's just, like, barely, like, not enough to make it. So, yeah, let's go ahead and, I guess, just jump into this time hole. Again, do not worry about the older brothers. They'll be able to make it over here. But our next destination is the Thwomp Volcano. So that seems pretty exciting. We get to go to an actual volcano. I guess that is kind of scary, too, when you think about it. But it is what it is. So anyway, new area, interesting music. Let's read this. Thwomp Volcano Trail. Beware of falling objects. Yeah, like, you know, lava. That's what we should be worried about. So yeah, I always thought this place looked pretty cool. Kind of a cool looking and neat area. Look at these red toads though. Yo, this is Thwomp Volcano. You guys mountaineers too? We all are, and we're extreme! Yeah, you might have guessed from the name, but this is the volcano with lots of thwomps. Oh, there's also a scientist at the peak named Gadzooks or Ollie Smokes or something. Ollie Smokes. I guess we'll probably want to meet this scientist. See if he can help us with our situation here. Gah! There are blocks up there. Can you see them? Man, they're really cheesing me. See the crevice? Unless you're as flat as an extreme hotcake, you ain't getting inside. And I don't care how extreme you are. Unless you float, you can't reach that other block. Huh. It's almost like we can do that with both of the brothers. Now, the thing about the hot cake or baby cake mode or whatever it's called, it's kind of interesting. I feel like there's kind of like a weird time window with that, where if like you're directly under something, like the timer won't run out because like it doesn't want you to get like hard locked into the like the blocks or anything. But there is definitely a timer for being in the baby cakes mode. I don't know what the exact time frame is and like what exactly slows down the timer, but it kind of varies. You always will have enough time to, you know, get through the next part of the area, so that's never anything you really need to worry about. Okay, so we have some new enemies here. Let me go over here for a second just to pause so I can pull up my notes here just to make sure we got everything. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, so here we have, I believe these are called thwacks. These guys are interesting. They're interesting in the sense that I'm not really sure like all of what they can do, but you can get like a lot of experience from these guys. Because sometimes during the fight, if you don't kill them fast enough, they'll actually summon reinforcements, which are just basically other thwacks. And the more thwacks they summon, the more experience points you'll get. So you can get like a lot of experience from these fights. And you can bet that I'm going to be taking advantage of that as much as possible. Also, one thing I try to do is I try to also, for some reason, not try to have like all of the same color. I don't think that actually matters or anything. But yeah, I'm not really sure of like all their entire attack pattern, like when they summon stuff and things of that nature. Whenever they jump like that, they do summon more. And see, like sometimes they can summon two. Sometimes they can summon just one. I don't think they ever have more than what the battle started with, though, so that's one thing you can kind of keep in mind. In between parts, I'll try to like actually look up some other facts to see if there's like any indication of what they can do, and if there is like an order you should be taking them out on. Because honestly, I just do not have any idea otherwise. They are pretty fun enemies, and like I said, they can give you quite a bit of experience as well. Okay, stop that. Ooh, 20 coin. I will take that 20 coin. I didn't want to do that. Sorry, babies. And I don't know if this is like a future variation of these guys, but sometimes they'll turn gold, I think, too. If they do ever do that, I think that's kind of them just like getting ready to destroy themselves. Also, the hammer timing for these guys is really easy. Because, like, you literally just hit them when they're above you. Like, you don't have to worry about them falling down. Like, future variations, you have, like, a tighter timing window. But yeah, see, like, they just keep summoning, like, other enemies. But hey, I mean, it only benefits you in the long run. You get more experience and everything, so... And see, one summons one, and then they summon something. I feel like a part of this was kind of, like, not correctly, like, conceived. The developers, Okay, so yeah, that's their destroying attack. And I think much like Bob-ombs, if they do that, then I think you still get the experience for them. It still counts as you defeating that enemy. Essentially what I'm saying there. So yeah, I think we've seen enough of the thwacks, so if we get another enemy with just them, or another encounter with just them, I will show it. But yeah, pretty good experience grinding enemies, at least at this point in the game. Not too hard to take out either, which is also good. Can I actually get here without the babies? I can. Kind of. I mean, I can still. I think they did want you to use the babies for that, though, regardless. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. We're going to be using both sets of brothers to get through this next part. Hold on. I don't think there's anything down there. I think it's just... That's another way to get that. But that's okay, because look, we have a warp pipe. Hooray for warp pipes! Hooray, hooray. Okay. We got more of these enemies. Do we have any new enemies, though? I don't see any yet.
Let's go.
Rude. Man, look at all these guys. Ah! Yay, bean. So as we're done with this area, we'll definitely have enough for the, Are you having an issue? I guess he is. But yeah, we'll be able to get the ulti free badge, I think, after we finish this giant general area, so that's something we have to kind of look forward to. Okay, so let me very quickly take out these guys. Okay, Mario goes up to level 19. I believe that's defense. We have some 6s. Again, you can't sneeze at a 4, really. I mean, you can, but you'd be greedy if you did. Ah! That's okay. Luigi has plenty of defense anyway, I guess. Okay, well, let's go ahead and continue on our adventure up to the top of Thwomp Volcano. I think we have a new enemy coming up here soon, or maybe we don't. At least not in this room, anyway. Okay, so we have a couple of different things we can interact with. We have a bridge that goes across here. I'm thinking that's going to be our way up. Extreme danger. Crevice on the left is off limits to wafer-thin trespassers. Using the propeller inside to float is also negatory. Stay out, go away. I see. Why do I feel like that's what I should do? Games have a weird thing with that kind of stuff. So I believe this is just like a way out of what's going on over here. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. Okay, so basically what we need to do here is, again, as we were shown before, when it comes to wind and wind mechanics, the babies in this form can actually use it to kind of float around, which is kind of cool. Extreme danger! Don't hit blocks with hammers. Things fall often enough here without any help from you. Man, I get a feeling that these guys do not want us to be here. Maybe just a little bit. Anything else here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so... And I think we still have to go back through there again. Like, bringing the babies back down is probably a mistake, but let's hit this anyway. Oh yeah, that was definitely a mistake. Because we could have just walked through the door with the babies and been fine, because there'd be more than likely a warp pipe down there. Oh well. Hindsight's not always 20/20. Or is hindsight 20? I never remember what the exact expression is. Okay, big bros, get back up here. Now, you did see there is a blue pipe down there on the bottom left. We'll find out about that a bit later. I think that's just like a shortcut from the top down again. As a lot of things in this game, that tends to be the case anyway. And this looks like this would be a place to put a bean or something, but it's not. Let's go ahead and save our game. Everyone level 19. I think we'll be getting the baby level ups here pretty soon, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, get some more cannonballers. I think this is where we have a new enemy here. This enemy is not what it looks like, though. It's these guys. These guys actually making a reappearance from Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, although they're a little bit different in this game. These are Tanoombas. Tanoombas have 92 HP, and they basically can mimic different things and fool you. So, if you're on the map and something looks strange, at least in this area, chances are it's probably a Thwomp, so be on the lookout for them. They're not too bad, though. Like, they have a different attacking pattern than what they have in Superstar Saga, so, you know, hopefully you obviously aren't getting, like, tripped up by that. Okay, I have to get both bros up here, though, so. Well, both baby bros, anyway. Oh my god. Come on, game. What are you doing? Don't do that. Oh my god. Maybe there's like a better way to do this that I'm not thinking of. Okay, we got it. Wow, that bean was a struggle. Let's go in here, get this bean as well. Spin over here, spin to win. I feel like you wouldn't even have to really do that, because chances are there's probably going to be a warp pipe in here. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. Okay, well, these guys are the same guys we fought earlier. Let's see if we can find any more Tanoombas. Well, not in this room, anyway.
Let's go.
Okay, I got over, like, 200 experience from that fight, just because, it was a 6 thwack battle, or thwack battle, and, like, they kept summoning reinforcements, so there was, like, nothing I can do. Anyway, okay, looks like we do need to be flattened again. This is kind of, like, the one annoyance of this area, is you do have, like, a lot of, like, little puzzles like these, which they're not bad puzzles or anything, it's just, they can be a little time-consuming. Especially when you need to kind of take multiple trips through the same, like, little passage like that. Shoot. Tanoomba, no! Okay, well, let's fight these guys. Look, they turn into a block. See, they can turn into anything. See, that's their hammer attack movement. Sometimes they turn into a Thwomp, though, and not like a balloon. And if they turn into a Thwomp, obviously they'll fall a little faster. Okay, so Baby Luigi gets his level up. Remember, he's a little ahead of Baby Mario since he got more experience during a battle where Baby Mario died. 6, 6, 6. Nice. Man, Baby Luigi is fast. He is very fast. Is he faster than Baby Mario? I feel like he is. Let's take a look. 83 versus... Yeah, he's just a little bit faster. Man, Luigi is slow. Luigi has 37 speed. That's why he's so slow, is he has that little speed. But what he lacks in speed, he has in other advantages, I guess. Which is interesting. So we came from there, so let's jump on this. And progress forward. See if we can find another Tanoomba. That's not a Tanoomba. That is a red Coconutter, which we have seen Coconutters before. These guys are an upgraded variant. They have about like 80 HP, 86 HP. But for the most part, they pretty much act the same as their other counterparts. So if you're used to their commands, you should be more than fine with dealing with them. Oh god, they're both... Thankfully though, this should be relatively simple. Boom. Wow, if that guy was full health, that would have killed him. Because that was an 87 attack. And again, he has 86. Let's see if we can find any other enemies before we start fighting. Okay, that'll actually continue on, but I feel like there's more stuff to do here. Is there a reason for that? I feel like there is. I think that might actually like increase the timer a little bit. Let's try that again. Let's actually get him at the edge here. Hurry up. We did it! We got the bean! If we can come back alive anyway. Bean. Oh god, more Coconutters. Counter badge. Oh, also, I'm dumb. I better show this off while... Oh, I can't now. Actually, I can if I run away. But let's show off running away. Basically, you just mash the button. You lose coins, but there was a reason I wanted to do that anyway. You can also get first strikes in this fashion. Which I honestly was unaware that you could do that. But yeah, you can stun them by doing that. Which, honestly, I think is a lot better than just hitting them with the hammer straight up. I honestly didn't even consider that, if I'm being honest. To me, I don't know, that just seemed like that wouldn't be a thing. But apparently it is, so... Thank you to those who let me know that. But yeah, these guys are essentially just like their older counterparts. I don't think they have like any new moves. The timing gets a little bit different for their moves, but I think they actually do that attack a few more times than what they normally would, but aside from that, that's really all the main difference between them. That was me just not timing it right. Yep, there's Baby Mario's level up, so let's give him some more speed. 6. Ow. Baby Luigi's catching up with him then. Just a little bit. See, I think it was good that I did that, because I don't think there's a way to get over there anyway on these other platforms. Okay, let's fight these guys. Had another pretty long one of those fights, so did get some good experience again. I think there's not anything up there, so I don't think we have to worry about really exploring. Oh yeah, we do. Okay, well, it's a bean spot. That's kind of a case where if you want to get it or not, you can. But again, I'm still not personally 100% sure on if I want to go for all the bean spots in this playthrough anyway. Definitely want to show them off, though, for sure. But again, it's really just for getting all those extra rewards from Thwomp if you really want them. I think that is actually everything in this section, so let's go ahead and continue on. Got a few more rooms to make it through. This gear here, you see this? I mean, I can tell it's extreme, but what's it used for? I'm gonna go out on a limb here and guess that it's for spinning a propeller. If you were flat enough to trap the air, you'd float and catch some huge air, right? And if you spun this gear, the propeller would speed up, and you'd catch huger air. Yeah, any flat dudes in the wind current would catch the most extreme air ever. Whoa, I kinda started frothing at the mouth there. Still, it's a pretty sweet guess, right? Sure? I don't know. That guy seems weird. He's a toad, but he does sound weird. Okay, so basically, as he said... Wow, that did not last long. Let's try this. I think if we just do that... Now, there are a lot of items in here. I'm gonna see if I can get them all. But I'll have to probably make a couple of different trips to get everything. So there's a Luigi block on the right. There's something there. I think there's something on the left too, so... Super, and we have to do this again. Thankfully, I think this is all there is left. Ah! Close. Although, wait, we already hit everything in here, so we're good. We can just actually move on now. Okay, what do we got in here? More enemies? Doesn't seem like it. It seems like it. I stand corrected. Oh, also it's one of these rooms. Don't see any bean spots, so it's literally just this. You know the drill with this thing, guys. Last time I did this, I got all 50, so it was a first. Ah, 41 again. That's the second time I've gotten 41 through that. I'm sure someone out there is very excited about that, but I am not that person. Okay, so looks like we have some Tanoombas in here. Oh man, we have a lot of enemies in this room. looking like this might be a good room to stop once I'm done. As usual, let me figure out the method I want to use first for this. Actually, can you hit me? There we go. Felt like it kind of made sense to take out these guys first. And I'll go ahead and leave this fight in, since it does seem like a pretty intense fight. But yeah, like I said before, when you see the guys poke their spears up, take care of them immediately, because they'll heal the other people in the fight whenever that happens. And obviously, you don't want them to heal. You want them to do the opposite of that. You want them to, like, take more damage. Seems mean, but it's just the way it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Green shells! Coin! Literally, just a coin. How boring. Go down here. Oh, and of course, I actually need the big bros for this. That's like a very weird requirement, I find. Actually, is this a... It is a screen transition. Block trousers. I don't think I actually got that during my practice playthrough. It's very interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look. I got a badges earlier as well, if I remember correctly. I got the counter badge, which increases damage done with counterattacks. I feel like we've seen that. But more important, we got the block trousers, which... trousers with hard blocks built into them. Rolling around, not advised. Does that mean we can't roll around when we wear those, or... is that just like flavor text? I don't really know. It's more defense. I feel like Mario could use a bit more defense, because... I mean, they have about, like, the equivalent. So yeah, I guess we'll give them the block trousers. So does that mean we can't roll around now, though? That is the question. That we'll not find out yet, because we have more things to collect. I think we did get everything, though, so... That guy was a coin. Okay, just to check really quick. I don't think that's what it means. Okay, you can still roll around. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna very quickly take care of these enemies, so I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so I actually got another pair of block trousers from this enemy encounter. I guess this would actually be a good time to kind of talk about that. There are actually special drops that enemies can drop sometimes. It's very rare, and sometimes you can get like cool things like equipment, but I think at some point I'll try to find like a master list or something and include that as like a notes and like extra video or something. But yeah, that is definitely something worth mentioning, is that, yeah, there is the possibility to actually get drops from specific enemies. In the case of that drop, that actually came from these guys, which makes sense because they're blocks. But yeah, definitely something worth mentioning, though. I remember that was actually a huge thing about Superstar Saga, that, you know, you could actually get special pieces of equipment from, like, enemy drops. And I was actually kind of surprised, because there's actually, like, a whole bunch of stuff you can get that I was personally, like, unaware of in, like, pretty much all past playthroughs. Because, again, it's not something you'd really think about. When you think of, like, stealing stuff from enemies, like, that's something they do a lot in, like, Final Fantasy and other games of that type, but that's Final Fantasy, that's not Mario, but definitely a thing here. I guess technically Thousand Year Door had Ms. Mouse who could steal stuff, so that is something. And yeah, that was another pretty long... Another block trouser! Man, I'm getting lucky with these drops now. Okay, well, level 20, that's speed. Can't believe I actually got the 6 there. What about you, Luigi? Can we increase your speed a little bit? You're, like, really falling behind. 6. Ah, well, 4's okay, I guess. So that is actually the last enemy that we fought in this room, and I think that's everything, so we can actually continue on now. I think we are kind of getting to that point where we will be done with this video once we get to the warp pipe. Need to also heal up, because both Mario and Luigi are pretty low on HP right now. Mario more so than Luigi, but still. So let me go ahead, bring back the babies. Can you actually see, like, down here? Yeah, you can't even see that block that was down here. That's interesting. So yeah, let's go ahead and equip another pair of block trousers. Put them on Luigi now to give him some more defense. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. So thank you for watching, everybody. This has been Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. Next time, we're going to see what's at the top of this volcano and maybe pay a visit to that strange-looking building in the bottom right. They said something about a professor living here, or some kind of scientist. And the shape of that building looks pretty familiar. I think we're going to be running into another familiar person but from the past. So, this has been SlimKirby. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you guys next time. Later, folks.